The scandals of the information of ballots in Arizona of 1.7 million and change is staggering, but not surprising. What's more surprising is right now, North Carolina and other states, Democrats are trying to re-register and disqualify people who may not be Democrats, which means they're trying to erase Republicans. Very interesting stuff, but they're very good at deception, not so good at profit. That's why when I see the Mimbo Newsom in Europe talking about Trump is temporary and California is permanent, talking about how he's going to rebuild California, you know, you're like the Soviets. You're like the Soviets, you're like the scumbag, moron, Cuban communists. You're like everywhere there's government failure. You're always going to make things better in a few years with a couple more plants. Take a look at what California was before you idiot Democrats destroyed it. You remember when it was profitable. Like everything else, I love the distraction, but sometimes in the distraction is the tell. So you got the Mimbo, you got AOC, and you got the Duchess of Chafington. Why is the Duchess of Chafington over there? What does she represent aside from husbands without any dreams, desires, or respect for themselves? What does Hillary Clinton actually represent? Then you realize all the Epstein stuff with her husband and all the podestas and all the scum that are the Clintons. And then she starts talking, and sometimes that's where the tell is. Ukraine, Ukraine. Let's go back and revisit Ukraine, Ukraine. When it comes to foreign policy, did we ever really get answers of her husband and NATO in the Balkans, Serbia? Did we ever get qualified answers? How much money did those thieving steal from killing all those people, let alone the war that was cultivated by the Duchess of Chafington, Barack Obama? Let's really go through the numbers. I want to take the eye off the Minnesota stealing billions and billions and billions. Let's go to Ukraine where they steal hundreds of billions and billions and billions. We're going to have so much fun today. 4 p.m. Chinstrap tight. And never forget, always, every day, more evidence of how that scumbag, lowlife, dimwit in diapers and all these Democrat rat pigs stole the presidential election. And believe me, in Democrat areas, they steal them forever. 4 p.m. AM 560, The Answer. Chinstrap.